And here you have it, folks, my honest review of No Holly, No Ivy by Wanda Luttrell, found within Simply Christmas, 4 books in one. Whereas my first book review that dealt with All Done with the Dashing was an easy 5-star rating to give, No Holly, No Ivy fell short and receives a solid 3 stars. The saving grace for No Holly, No Ivy was its word pictures, as seen and found within the playlist that I've put together regarding it. Those shorts do a good job of sharing some of the word pictures that I found to be my favorites. And it's because of those that it does get its 3-star rating. This book was far too predictable. Having the love interest and love storyline show up on pages 12 to 13. I know that this is a novella and not a novel, but even for a novella, pages 12 or 13, isn't that a little too soon? It's too early to be so predictable, right? And then for a novella, this actual storyline did have like a lot of deep topics of conversation that were attempted to be had. Loraine, the main character, is a bit of a judgy type person. And I think that hits close to home for most of us. We probably all tend to judge books by their covers instead of diving deep, having personal one-on-one relationships with people that are different from us. I think all of us have been guilty of that from time to time in our lifetimes. However, these topics of heavy conversation, overarching themes of the differences between a Christian and a Jew and a Muslim, and oh my, you'd think they'd be going to a bar, but no, they're not meeting there, thankfully. Instead, though, their lives are intertwined and intersecting within the same community, and yet everything is left open-ended to include a disenfranchised young family with a mom who is taking care of kids and barely getting by. It's all intertwined, and some of it is beautiful and makes sense, and then the open-ended nature, though, of most of it, I could have done without. And even though it all is open-ended and is not tied neatly in a bow, I also wouldn't want it to be a full-length novel. Oh no. So it's kind of an uncomfortable read in a way. It's uncomfortable because of its open-ended nature, which leads to me kind of rambling, because what do you say about a book like that? Again, its saving grace just had to do with its magnificent word pictures, from the description of an old-fashioned church and its Christmas Eve service to just setting a quintessential Christmas scene. There are certain things in this book that were beautiful, and then there was idiosyncrasies, and then the open-ended nature, and then these deep topics of conversation, especially with the Muslim man, which I didn't even touch on the shorts. You'd have to read the book, again, No Holly, No Ivy by Wanda Luttrell, if you really wanted to know. But as a 3-star book, take it or leave it. I think personally that in this lifetime of ours, we should all be going after the 5-star reads. So take this advice, heed it if you will, dive into the book if you won't. It is up to you. And I hope you join me for the next really quick book review video, because I'm binding and doing the shorts. I don't need to have this long form content take more than 5 minutes, and in fact, trying to squeeze them down into 3. So if you would appreciate the long form content that doesn't take up 20 minutes of your time each time, then please subscribe, especially if Christmas is your vibe.